Gallery ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Make it zone number 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand.
That is awesome. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
God, please, no!
Oh yes, they are back. It's Series 7 of the Multicoloured Talk Show with your hosts Stephen Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Very good morning. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show on this bright and breezy Saturday morning.
Breezy. It's a washing morning. Lovely day to do your washing.
Yes, last night the rain here was just so incredible. I mean, how bad was it?
It was like a Scottish summer.
It was like a Scottish spring. April showers in Scotland. Well, a very good morning, everyone.
I feel like I've
Welcome.
got ants in my pants. I keep moving around.
You keep moving
I
around.
don't know,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What's with the tie? What's this? What?
What do you mean, what's with it?
What's going on?
A midget gave it to me.
A midget. Look at. I haven't seen that style since school.
Really?
Yeah, that's how you used to wear your school tie when you were a kid.
Oh, we're not allowed to do that, are we?
You're not that much older anyway. So very good morning.
I'm looking quite nice.
You are looking very dapper. Good morning to our friends on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
And of course Facebook, YouTube, where subscribers are growing fantastically.
All over the world,
and
Spotify.
Good morning, guys. It's great to see you. What you nearly spilled your tea. I can't believe that.
I'm a nervous wreck.
And good morning to people who are joining us online as we speak. Good morning, Rob Taverner. Morning, men. Morning, everyone from Brenda Baxter. Harry and Jerry, good morning.
Brenda came to see me.
Wendy Johns, good morning. That's the magistrate.
Yeah.
And Lisa Craig.
Here from Canada.
Good morning, Joe Roberts. Lovely.
I had some Canadians in the bar.
Oh, and good morning from the boss of the
the boss is there. Checks in the post.
Checks in the post.
Oh, the shoppers are here. James.
Oh, James and Shirley.
are here.
What was you just going to say? You
No,
had some
I had some
Canadians.
yeah, a lovely couple from Toronto.
Morning, James.
No, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
Yeah, they've come from Newfoundland.
Well, can I just point something out? Geographically, you're well out of whack there.
What do you mean?
They're not Canarians.
I said Canadians.
You said Canarians.
I said Canadians.
Oh, it's going to be one of them mornings.
No, I said bloody Canadians.
All right, listen, bosses, XPTV1, can you rewind and just show us immediately?
It's your accent, it's your Brummy accent. No one can understand you. We should subtitles for the English speakers.
Yeah. Well, say that more. Morning, Wayne. Brenda says,
No, it's
don't
not a Windsor
say
knot.
that.
The magistrate shouts it's not a Windsor knot. We never mentioned a Windsor knot, did we?
No, we didn't mention a Windsor knot.
No, we didn't.
I'm going to have to do a Windsor demonstration one Saturday morning.
I've got my other tie with me.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I've got it in a Windsor knot.
It's in a Windsor knot.
Yeah,
Well, what's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point? John Gilhooly from Tasca Juanito, Puerto de Santiago.
He's getting evicted today.
Oh, he's not getting evicted.
He is. He's gone to...
There you go. Rob Taverner said it all. Leave us Brummies alone.
Right.
Did you mention Brummies?
Yeah, it just shows you a point. He never listens to me, does he? In one ear and out the other, his mum used to say.
I'll tell you what, I've got to get my hair cut. I mean, look at this. I'm beginning to look like a mad scientist. Yeah, your hair is very smart. Mine's not.
Because I make a little bit effort, and I know I'm going to be live on television on Saturday morning. I've got an international audience who tune into me for my opinions on every subject. Today's subject is fantastic. If you're a socialist or a liberal, you better stay tuned.
Oh, there you go.
Because you're in for a kicking.
Kerry Jones says, good morning, looking fabulous. I think she's referring
thank you.
to
She's
you.
my fabulous. She's the only Essex girl that lives in Scotland.
Oh, brilliant. And there's a new name for our chat line, Pop World TV. Good morning to you. How cool for you to be on board with us. Right, it is Saturday morning. We have got Trace. Lovely boys. See, I'll get an include there.
I don't know why. I feel sorry for you. There's a lot of charity work going on. What's Pop World TV?
I don't know. It's quite interesting, that is. We haven't seen that name
This
before.
might be an interview. This might be an interview for me. This might be my break. You just move over. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Pop World TV on a Saturday morning, coming live from Tenerife. And on this morning, we've got the one and only sensational Eddie.
Thanks. Great. Just any opportunity. You're an opportunist, you are, I'll tell you. Well done. Good morning, Tracy Fagan.
Right, have you got a subject today?
Well, yes, I have.
Oh yeah, that's unusual. Normally you waffle for about 40 minutes and I'm left with 5 minutes at the end.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is,
Is that an old people's home we're in?
No, that's... You leave my old people alone. They're lovely, they are.
Is there anybody under 65 there?
That's 60s bar, that is, mate. Look
It's
at
like
it.
a galley of the Blue Rings Parade.
It's... They know where you live.
Oh, do they?
They'll be up, mate.
Hey, even the men are all grey.
You see, a lot of these people have got walking sticks, but they're not walking sticks. They are shotguns designed as walking sticks.
Jesus, Eddie.
And they know where you are.
I thought I worked in an old people's home. You take that to the next level.
Say it out, mate.
Right, subject.
Question, apparently. Have your feet dried out, Steve?
Tracy, how do you know about that? I got home last night and my feet were numb. But I put the wrong shoes on last night because I didn't expect a river coming through the chicken shack.
No.
So I had my lovely black shoes on.
Stilettos?
No, the cloth, and they're beautiful, they're comfortable.
Are they slingback?
What's a slingback?
Or pig toe or anything like
I
that?
don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry. You weren't in drag last night?
No, it wasn't a drag.
Oh,
No, it
well,
wasn't a drag. No,
it wouldn't be them shoes,
No,
then.
it was not this weather. Anyway, I got home, the shoes were soaking wet and my socks, Eddie. I had to take the socks off and put a new pair of socks on, put the fire on.
Oh. Do
was
you
hard.
remember when you used to do that as a kid when you had the open coal fire and you'd take your shoes and socks off when you'd been out in the rain and you'd sit there with your feet on a buffet in front of the fire?
Other puffies are available.
Yeah, and your mum used to say, don't get too close to that fire, you'll get chilblains.
Did you get chilblains?
No, never got them. Never
My
got
mum
them.
used to say, when I used to go to the ice skate and I used to fall over all the time, and my arse got wet, so I sit in the radiator. My mum said, don't sit in the radiator, you'll end up with hemorrhoids. She was right.
Or cold walls.
She was right.
Used to be cold walls as well.
Somebody says last night, you've got to be careful, Steve, you might get verrucas.
Yeah, that's when you used to go swimming. That's when you used to have to walk through the little
Then somebody
paddling pool.
mentioned glout.
Gout.
Was it glout?
No, not glout. I don't know what glout is. It's someone else. Good morning, Jimmy Flynn and Lily, of course. Good to see you on board. Right, shall we get to my subject?
Yes, this is it. Let's do it, Eddie.
You're going to love this.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Get ready for this one, boys and girls. Eddie's got a subject. Eddie's got an opinion.
I'm angry.
You don't look angry.
No, I'm Mr. Angry this morning.
All right.
And it all falls down to your pet hate, and it's the woke society.
Oh.
I hate the woke society. But it's a bit complex, this subject is, because it leads into other things, okay?
Right, I'm listening.
So-
We're all listening.
Does anyone actually know what woke means? Do you know what it means?
Yeah, somebody told me.
Right, let me tell you. Let me go
Are
to
you going to tell us?
Let me go to my teleprinter. Go on. I've got a teleprinter message here. Here it is. I went on this morning to find out what woke actually
It
meant.
comes from America.
Well, yeah, it does. You're quite right.
Yeah, hang on. Somebody told me. Explain this to me.
Go on. Let's see how good you are.
It means what? It sounds like walk, but it's not walk. It's some other word. It's another word.
Well, originally, the word woke
Yeah.
just meant to wake up.
Yes.
But they've adapted that to be more aware of things.
Awoke.
So I'll read you. I've just taken this off a dictionary, and I'm going to tell you what it says.
But the word walk's in a dictionary.
Yes,
Jesus.
since 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
It means you're aware and actively attentive to.
I'm not doing that.
Thank you, Ian. What it means to be aware of and actively attentive to important societal facts and issues, especially issues of racial, social, and sexual injustice. There you go, Jimmy Flynn. Woke means being conscious of racial discrimination in society and other forms of oppression in it.
Rubbish.
Now, that's exactly what the dictionaries say it is. And there's a couple of quotes here, right, from the dictionary. Somebody called Hannah Jane Parkinson said, "In our newly woke times, there have been increased scrutiny of old films dealing with sensitive subjects."
Yeah.
Now,
Gone with the Wind.
yeah, but why? Why? when the films were made in the day, right, they were socially acceptable. They became super important in history.
Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, but it's
Banned.
Yeah, but they banned it. But why? Why? I mean, what has so radically changed in our society that means people can walk over the standard
Because
of norms?
the walks are trying to keep all the people happy.
But you can't. Why should you? Why would you want to?
This is the problem with society, Eddie. The minority are spawning for the majority.
Well, yes, we know that.
This is the problem, because the majority will not stand up for themselves. They just accept it.
Yeah, but how can a majority not stand up?
And I explained this to a young girl last night at school, when she goes back to school, because she got detention, right?
Yeah.
The teacher gave her detention because the teacher was talking about men and women and non-gender and things like that. And this young girl, 15 she is, she says, hang on, miss, in society we've only got men and women.
Yeah.
And the teacher took offence to that.
But it's wrong.
So I then says, I mean, maybe I missed something in the Bible. Was there anyone else in the garden?
Well, you know.
I think it was only Adam and Eve in the garden. I don't know. Was there someone else hiding behind the tree?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There was only men and women in it. And I explained that. And you said, and I thought,
Maybe you could have a snake.
yeah, there's plenty of snakes out there. So I said to the girl, question the teacher. Don't accept it. The problem is people are accepting everything, Eddie. People are saying there's 3 genders or whatever genders. No, there's 2 genders. Biologically, 2 genders. And the kids must fight back. You know what I mean, Eddie?
Yeah. You see,
But they've just been told this, they've got to accept it. If they don't accept it, they get detention.
well, Brenda Baxter just says, what happened to the simple English? An acronym is only as good as the people who know what they mean in the first place. Marty says the whole woke brigade have made LA Airport
LAX.
install urinals in the women's toilet for transgender people. But this is the woke society. Why?
But they're
no.
accepting it. The man who runs the LAX airport should have said, no, there's men and women. There's men and women.
Right.
And the producers of these have gone with the wind.
Now, can I just say,
What?
on Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the wind, yeah.
Yeah, I say it's not on Gone with the Wind, it's because it's an entertainment feature that I want to bring up next. And I just want
Have I
to
got time for my subject?
I just wanted to, yeah, we're not got there yet. I
All
just
right.
want to do this, just a quick salute to a man called John Cleese.
Oh, my friend. Oh, John, yes.
I love John Cleese because they are rebooting Faulty Towers. Now,
Remaking.
Yeah, well, they're remaking it. But a lot of people are saying, no, don't do it, leave it, it's a classic. But John Cleese has said, no, we're going to reboot it, and they're going through, I think it's Castle Rock.
Castle Rock,
Yeah,
yes.
who are doing it. And I'm quite looking forward to it.
We all are.
Yeah, great. But John Cleese has said he's not going to work with the BBC.
He's not going to work with anybody, the walk parade.
But he highlighted the BBC in particular.
He fell out with them, didn't he?
Yeah, well, no, it's not that. There's too many people at the BBC who are woke, and they won't give him the freedom that he wants or needs to produce the new Faulty Towers.
Eddie, the
You know?
BBC need to tick boxes.
Yeah.
It's all about ticking boxes, isn't it?
Well, they've got some pretty seriously mixed up boxes on BBC Radio 2.
Completely.
Oh, God. And it's just spreading all over the
Do
place.
you know what's wrong with me today? I'm just agreeing with you. No nasty intended by the disabled.
No, I understand that, Brenda. Disabled toilets are neutral gender. Why include another one? Why have another toilet? I mean, it just does not make any sense. But John Cleese has said he's not going to work with the BBC. The BBC can buy the show when it's made.
Fabulous idea. He's the only one that's left.
Yeah,
Because Polly's retired.
Yeah.
Manuel's dead.
Yeah.
And all the other actors, the Major, they're all gone. They're
That's
all dead,
right.
aren't they? And Mr. O'Reilly's dead. The
Yeah.
builder, remember the builder?
Yeah, yeah.
He blocked up the wall. Remember? So, and he's going to open a small boutique hotel in the Caribbean for very rich people.
yeah.
And this sounds absolutely mad. You know what I mean?
It sounds great.
I think he's going to be the granddad. His daughter's going to be running it, maybe. You know what I mean? And he's going to be sticking his nose in all these posh people.
And that's his real daughter he's making.
That's his
this
real
with.
daughter, yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
But I admire the man
Absolutely.
for saying that I will not work with people
Doesn't
who
need the
are
money.
wake.
Doesn't need the money.
He does not need the money.
No, he doesn't.
And you know, maybe, just maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
by putting his voice forward like this, it may wake up a few people.
He's always had, but no, he's always been voicing it. He's always been a good conservative.
Yeah,
John
but
has.
you see, the thing is, I understand this, but he was instrumental in creating one of comedy's finest series.
12 episodes.
Yeah, 2 seasons, 12 episodes.
12 episodes.
Right, so he created this. And
I
like
wonder if
you
the
say,
Canadians have ever seen this.
oh, I would imagine they
Yeah.
have. It's worldwide.
Worldwide, Faulted
it's-
Towers.
Oh,
Ashley,
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Google it.
So,
Classic comedy.
now we're talking about...
We'll be a classic comedy one day.
Yeah, we will. Now we're talking about the woke society.
Yeah, God, you're on one today, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes, I am actually, Rob. Good morning. Rob says, are you looking forward to reading the new Bible when they rewrite it for the gender-neutral God?
There you
Well,
are.
God's a woman anyway.
Canada's never heard of it. I told you that.
Say no more.
You live in a wee bubble, you do. You just figure Faulted Towers.
I'm not-
Everybody knows it. Ashley does it. That's Canadians.
Hey.
The Denmark people don't know it. The Australians don't bloody know it.
Listen, let me tell you what else has got up my knobs this week.
Oh, here we go. What?
Let me just go back to this screen.
I'm very
right?
tired today. Can we speed it up?
It's like, what's the matter, mate? What have you been
I've been
doing?
up all night. The bloody rain, innit? Bloody rain. It's like living in a caravan bouncing off my roof.
Do you know who this is?
You!
Right?
Do you know this? This is Eddie. This is Eddie. And a previous life, everybody. He used to be a wombo. They didn't know this, did they? Or
No,
did
they didn't know. Well, some do, some do.
This is him. No, this one.
Right.
It's this one. The one with the belly.
No, it's this one. The one with the violin. That's me.
Are you sure?
Uncle Bulgaria. Look at the resemblance. You can see straight away.
A lot of people didn't know he was a wombo.
Right, here we go. Listen,
The Wimbles of Wombo.
I'm going to say something.
Free. Are we allowed to sing that?
I'm going to say something now that's
Yeah.
going to completely shock you.
Oh, here we go.
I don't very often
No, you don't.
listen to this guy, but I want to salute Piers Morgan.
You know, saluting people today. You get notes.
Piers Morgan.
Oh, I like him.
You like him?
Oh, I like Piers.
All right, let me tell you what
yeah.
he says.
Get it off his chest, he does.
He's not so down because they're remaking the Wombles with new characters.
Nah. Are they?
Yeah, introduced. They'll have darker skin tones, not just the orange and grey, right, of times gone by. It comes as a revamp, was drawn into debate with the family of its creator, Elizabeth Beresford, right? They're taking over the Wombles, right? My favourite quote is, referencing the content, right? Why do we have to do this? Who is actually saying we need to have Wombles with darker skin tones to hit a diversity quota? Look, and Piers says they're not humans, they're fictitious creatures. They should not be subject to the woke society. Would you like to see the new Wombles?
You don't. No way, have you? No.
Let's have a look at the new
you
Womble. Here we go, new Wombles. Check them out.
You're having a laugh. That's
That-
really.
Yeah, there's the only original one. Me, over there, Uncle Bulgaria.
That's you,
Yeah. So these are the new Wombles.
Uncle Bulgaria.
Yeah, but they don't even look like Wombles. I mean,
Is there any midgets there?
well,
You've got the Indian. You've got
I just don't completely and utterly understand what is going on with this society. It's just mental and mad. Right. John says, sadly, Sibley's still alive but suffering
it's only
from
one. That's right.
dementia. Gavin, good morning to you. No. In every sense, no. Leave the Wombles. It was fantastic and it shouldn't be revamped.
Ian's on.
No, Ian, he hasn't got the
Get on a
scissors.
picket line. There's plenty to choose from this morning.
Good point.
What?
Gavin's just says if they're revamping the Wombles to be more gender fluid and more woke aware, where's the disabled Womble?
Probably you, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but he has a point. I mean, woke society can only go so far before people stand up and say, oi, listen, this is not the way the world really is. The way the world really is the way everybody kind of perceives it to be.
But the problem is that I said to you 20 minutes ago because you're all accepting it.
Well, I'm not. I would. Do you know? There's a lot more I would like to say on a Saturday morning.
You're not allowed
but,
to.
But no, I know I'd be shut
Children
down.
watch us, Eddie.
Shut down instantly. A couple of those new Wombles look like dachshunds. You're quite right, Jerry. They do. And Wayne says, why they should keep the Wombles as they were in the good old days.
Yes, Wayne, yes. They shouldn't even be remaking anything.
No.
If people don't have any brains to come up with new ideas.
No, yeah, no.
Finger bobs! Finger bobs,
Yeah,
I do, yeah.
but you see, the thing is, you can't really say that.
Why?
That they shouldn't remake anything, because you're quite looking forward to the new Fawlty Towers. So you're contradicting yourself straight
not
away.
contradicting myself, because Ed, it's not going to be called Fawlty Towers.
Well, what's it going to be called then?
We don't know. John hasn't released the name of this. It's all about a small boutique hotel in the Caribbean.
Oh,
Right.
Martin, that's a little bit below the belt. He said the disabled Womble is stuck underground and he can't get out. Well, yes, he can, because they'll have a lift, right? Main point here is that the Womble's not humans. That's what I just said. We really can't put our traits onto a fictitious character that doesn't
I'm
exist.
against remakes. One of my favourite classics of all time, Eddie. I'm free.
Oh, yeah.
They try to remake it. Disaster.
Did they actually try it?
Yes, disaster.
That was, what was it called?
Are you being served?
Are you being served?
I'm free.
Grace?
Yes.
Grace, Mr. Grace?
How's your pussy, Mrs.
Yeah,
Welcome?
well, they wouldn't get away with that
Yeah,
nowadays.
so they try to remake it. No, leave the classics alone. Come up with a new idea. Have it. Go to Primark. Have old Tommy Primark.
Yeah?
Is there anything coming over?
Oh, what? Oh,
Have you seen the news this week?
go on, news this week.
Somebody stole my jumper.
Oh, gosh, she's been going on about this all week.
Yeah, no, I have.
All week.
Somebody
Do you
stole
want
me.
this one?
No, I don't want one that fits me. On Tuesday night, I put my jumper over the chair in the shack, and came to the end of the night, it wasn't there. I first accused John Stephen Gahuli, but I retracted that, and then I've got suspicion on 2 other people. Anyway, I checked everywhere. I went the next day, went to the police station. You've got to put a report into the police station. And then somebody says, why don't you go and try the charity shops? So I went to the charity shops, it's not there. So 2 nights ago I was on eBay looking for my jumper. It's not up for sale. So somebody stole my jumper. So what I said last night is, if anybody's coming over within the next week, it's going to Primark. I don't want anything expensive, just a nice jumper, Eddie. You know what I mean? And just bring one over, medium size.
Say no more. Good
Thank
morning,
you,
Matt.
everybody.
Good morning, Matt Johnson. If you're bringing it for him, it better be pink or rainbow. Well, I'll just take a black one. But I'm wearing pink today because I'm woke aware. Rubbish.
Why is pink gay?
What? It's not gay for me. It's
No,
girl.
but it's a girl.
No,
That's not right. It's walking it.
Yeah, it is woke. But you see, when Jack, let's go back 18 years. When Jack was born, you know when you can find out the gender of your child before it's born?
Oh, we don't do that.
Yeah, well, now listen, we had to find out whether Jack was a boy or a girl.
Well, I wish my parents had done it, because I wore a dress for the first 5 years
Well,
of my life.
we had no choice. We
No
had
choice.
to find out, because at the time we could only afford 1 tin of paint, and
Right.
I didn't want to get the wrong colour.
But why should you?
Listen, let me tell you
Blue's a
something.
boy and pink's a girl.
Well, that's
So what colour's non-gender?
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's got to be blink or plue or something like that. But that's what it's all about, isn't
Are they allowed to send in hospital anybody pregnant out there when you go for your scan and say, oh, can I know the sex of my child? And they might come around and say, oh, it's a non-gender. You say, is it a boy or a girl? None of them.
For goodness sake.
What do you think?
Read what Geraldine's just
I'm going
said.
to Primark tomorrow. What size, style and colour? I'll be over in 5 weeks. Well, mine might not need it, Geraldine, in 5 weeks. It's quite chilly at night time. It's really this week.
Unbelievable.
Geraldine, 5 weeks time. It's coming up for Easter. A nice Easter egg. Never say no to a Cadbury's Easter egg.
Say no more.
There
Listen,
you are,
guys, before we...
Medium.
medium. Fat.
I'm talking about the Easter egg.
Yeah. Right, listen, we're going to go for a very quick break. Tell you where you can get XPTV1.
Am I on?
We'll be back right after this.
New year, new smart apps with our advanced ways for viewing. XP-TV1. 2023 will give you more flexibility for you to watch XP-TV1. XP-TV1 is growing and getting smarter in many more ways. To watch XP-TV1 is now. Literally anywhere, any place, anytime, around the world. You can now view us on Samsung Galaxy Store, Apple App Store, Google Play, Roku, Samsung Smart TV's App Store, and Apple TV. In the very near future, you will be able to download and watch Huawei, LG TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and App Store. For further information on how to set up our apps on your smart devices, simply go to www.xptvapp.com. XP-TV1, tomorrow's TV broadcasting today, all over the world.
A bit of an argument off air.
Well, it wasn't an argument.
It wasn't an argument.
Discussion.
Because you did say I come up with a good question.
Yeah, you did.
Very rarely this ever happens to everybody. I come up with a good question. But apparently, allegedly, I have.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about blue for a boy, pink for a girl. Who originally decided that?
Who?
Where did the idea that blue for a boy, pink for a girl,
and then pink became gay?
And yeah, pink became gay, but blue didn't become masculine.
Or lesbian.
Or lesbian. No, who decided?
Ooh, if you want anything pink at school, they'd go, ooh.
Oh yeah, they'd chase you around and beat you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. There you. Oh, look at him with a pink shirt on. Get him.
Get out.
I don't understand it. But
so, John, I think this is one of John's questions. Maybe John might find out.
Yeah, who decided?
Where did it come from?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been there.
Could have been the Romans. We can't blame the Romans.
Well, they only wore white. Totals.
Yeah, we can't blame the Greeks. They wore white.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't blame them. Who can we blame?
I don't know. Who decided pink for the girl, blue for the boy?
It would be bloody England, innit? It'd be bloody England that would have done it. It would have been the Canadians, it wouldn't have been the Australians, it would have been England.
And do you know something else
No,
as well?
no.
It's only been recently that it's been acceptable for a bloke to wear a pink shirt or a pink jumper.
Except because of me.
Yeah, but it's only recent. I mean, John says he would like to know who the real owner of the chicken shack is. That stopped the conversation, didn't it?
Vicious rumours.
I've got to tell you.
Vicious rumours, John.
I've got to tell
that
you.
I've sold out to the Chinese.
No, really?
Yeah.
You've sold out to the Chinese?
And I'm working there for a moment for a short period of time before I move on.
Yeah.
Because I'm off to the Caribbean to film with John Cleese.
And does that actually mean that if you're
sweet and sour,
if you're training,
I'm training the Chinese
for a month, we're going to end up with a gay Chinese guy who drives a convertible car?
Could be.
Oh, by the way,
You don't get many gay Chinese people.
I don't know why.
Do you know?
No.
You never noticed that?
No. And also, you may not know this, you don't get many people driving around like this.
When did you take that picture?
It's not. Oh, it's not in the pub. It's down here.
That's me.
It's you in your new car, isn't it?
Thank God you can't zoom in.
I can't zoom in.
No, thank God for that, because I think in the back seat, innit, I've got loads of bottles of wine. I'm on my way home.
With loads of bottles of wine. Say no more.
That's my car.
He was reading a guidebook last night that said that the owner was English. Say no more. All right, here we go. Matt's come up with an answer. Originally in the 1920s, blue was a more delicate colour, seemed suitable for girls, and pink was a stronger colour, more suitable for boys. What? Has he got that the wrong way
No,
around?
it wasn't until the 1940s that manufacturers went in the opposite direction and decided the pink was for girls.
Well, yeah, it's obvious that manufacturers and storekeepers had a lot to do with the gender assignment of colours. So, you know.
Coca-Cola, Santa Claus.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. They decided Santa should be red
Yeah.
and white. Yeah.
And it was really green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you could hide in the trees.
The Victorians used to put boys in blue dresses, so maybe it was them. Yeah, see, it is an interesting question. Who decided that blue
So
was
they
for
were
the boys?
the Victorians were cross-dressing boys then.
No, must have been.
Put them in little dresses.
Yeah, yeah.
Ken and Barbie.
Yeah, and another thing is, you know, I mean, the way fashion has gone now, at one stage you couldn't even be allowed to show your ankles, and now it's like, let's see how least clothes we can put on. And
Not in
go
Iran.
out.
Not in Iran.
No.
You get shot, beaten up in Iran, eh?
And in Abu Dhabi and places
Abu Dhabi, scarves on, hide your knees, hide
Yeah.
your ankles.
Mind you, in Malta,
In Malta.
you can't walk around
Well,
the street.
you can't down the street. Barcelona, you can't come off the beach.
No.
You can go just that street on the beach.
Yeah, that's
Any
all.
further, you're arrested.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it.
Yes, bring it back.
I do. Good morning, Shelley Bryant Sweet. How are you? It's good to see you.
Good morning, Shelley.
Which
From
is-
Canada as well. Another mad Canadian up.
They're not mad. They're not mad. Well, not all
Of
of
course they're
them.
mad. It's bloody freezing. Who wants to live in a freezing country? Suicide. Slow suicide these people are doing.
No, I quite fancy that myself.
For Canada.
Yeah, for a cold couple of weeks.
Set up, Shelley.
Yeah.
Ashley, take Ed in holiday.
Yeah, we'll go.
Doesn't eat a lot.
No, I don't actually.
Drinks a lot. Doesn't eat a lot.
I eat one piece of chicken every week,
Yeah,
and that's because
it, really.
and that's because the English owner gives it to me.
The English.
Well, apparently that's
Allegedly.
what. Yeah, allegedly. Say no more.
I hate
Excellent.
that.
What? The word allegedly.
No, I've been called English.
Well, yeah.
I'm not English, am I? Do I look English? Do I sound English?
Yeah, but you're like from.
I might like a lot of English food.
Oh,
Because the people
apparently.
bring it over.
Apparently Ashley's cold and she's leaving for Panama tomorrow.
Oh yes, you're off to Panama. Fabulous,
We'd
fabulous.
love to come for the beat. What's going on in the
I
background?
don't know, it's kicking off.
Oh, it's all going on. Is it construction day?
We're
I
getting
don't
a
know.
new kitchen put
Yeah,
in.
we're getting a new kitchen put in the studio. Listen. Yeah, there they go. Tap banging and everything.
Oh my god.
New kitchen in the studio.
It's my
which is
subject,
great. Good morning, Annette John Lawson. It's good to see you online.
That's the one. Sunday's topless.
The shit.
Los Angeles.
Nettie, I'll be round.
Nearly got arrested.
Say no more. Right, so listen, Wombles, should we change them? No.
No,
Right?
leave everything the way it is.
Well, you can't, can you?
You gotta leave
can't.
it. It's like when you went to school, Eddie, and you came home from school, and your mum had rearranged your bedroom.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Mum? Leave it. Just leave it. It was all right the way it is. The one was all right the way it is. Fawlty Towers is all right the way. Everything's all right. Just leave everything alone.
Can we unban Gone with the Wind?
Yes. Yes.
I just don't.
Why is Dorothy gay?
Is she?
Well, the Wizard of Oz.
No. Dorothy wasn't gay, but you had to be a friend of Dorothy.
Yeah, I don't get that one either.
No, I don't get
Nobody
that.
gets it. Mike's here.
I really
Sweet
don't.
and sour chili chicken. Yeah, maybe Dundee. Yes, maybe.
Yeah,
That's
who
when the
knows?
Chinese have got it.
Yeah.
Not at the moment. Spicy or plain.
Sweet and sour chili Chinese. Brilliant. Most of the woke brigade are white, straight lefties who have the audacity to tell us what is offensive. They can't even define what a woman is.
That is it. Yes, sir.
Yes.
That is spot on. Because,
Spot on.
Because they asked the Prime Minister of Scotland, didn't they? The First Minister, the midget. What's a woman? She can answer a woman. She can answer it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Ask me, Eddie.
What's a woman?
What's a woman? Simple. It's the opposite from a man. Hasn't got a willy.
Yeah, well, okay.
And that's a woman.
Yeah,
Got breasts,
yeah,
bam bam, and that's a woman.
yeah, I would say so.
Can have babies.
Men can't.
Men can have babies.
No.
Men have willies.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, we know.
It's not rocket science.
We
But
totally...
we wish we had a wog. The wog. Did I say wog?
No, you woke. Listen, Brenda Baxter says she's been driving so she couldn't comment, but Adam Lambert has gone off on one because a heterosexual person is playing a gay part. So, does that mean gay people can't play gay people or non-binary or whichever way you look at it? What is
Adam
going
Lambert
on?
should stick to his singing.
Yeah, but what is going on? Listen, let's rewind.
The acting, Eddie.
Yeah. But, you know, the woke society found it was quite permissible to have an absolutely fine, wonderful actress play Anne Boleyn. The only problem was...
She was black.
She was a black girl. And now, excuse me if I'm wrong, but isn't this just getting a little bit 1984 Orwellian, where you can rewrite obvious history? Anne Boleyn was not black. And it's not like Anne Boleyn was a fictional character. She was actually a real character.
Not like the Wombles.
And the woke society said, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? The girl who played Anne Boleyn, fabulous. Absolutely brilliant. But you cannot change obvious history.
Can I put my hand up?
Yeah, you can.
Do we know any wokes? I've never met one.
I've never met a woke, but then again, I'm sure wokes are not going to come up and say, hello, Steve, I'm a woke. They're not going to introduce themselves.
Yeah, socialists do. Socialists look to me and say, oh, you're the conservative bloc, are you? I went, yes, absolutely. So like, I'm a socialist. And then we start arguing.
Here we go. Couple of great comments here, right? It's history. Full stop, says Annette. Great. But Martin, this is probably the most sensible thing I've heard Martin say. In that case, can a real serial killer only play a serial killer in a film? Because it amounts to the same thing. If a gay can only play a gay, if, whatever, a serial killer, have they got to let him out of prison just to play himself on film? Because that's the way it's going. It's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
You don't get it all, Eddie. These people get it. They're living in England, isn't it? Bloody England and the Canadians, they're all gone mad. We don't have it here, Eddie.
We do.
Only when that lot come over and poison us with their ideas.
Yeah, we do get it because we've got things in our houses called televisions, and that is a window on the world. You can see what's going on. Is there a vegan Womble? I don't know.
Look at that! Don't stop writing so fast.
No, it's just amazing. It has gone crazy. Yeah, Joe's just highlighting how many of ethnic actors are in advertisements at the moment.
Yeah, we covered that 1 week before because the percentage-wise, remember the percentage-wise of people in the kingdom who were black was 8%.
Yeah.
But on television it was 80%.
Yeah.
It was just, they were trying to tick the boxes.
But this is, exactly, Brenda. It's like a white person playing Nelson Mandela.
Hated him.
But it just wouldn't happen, would it? It doesn't matter whether you hate him or not.
I went to the 3 prisons where Nelson Mandela was held.
Yeah, Robin Island.
I went to Robin Island. I went to
Robin Shops.
Robin Shop, yeah. Robin Island, that was a journey. If anyone else been to Robin Island, that was a journey. Have I told you the story?
No.
Over the boat getting there, the bloody sea, I was seasick. So anyway, there was me, there was a couple of these Americans, and this guy comes up. He says, oh, hello. I said, hello. He said, I'm your guide today. I'm going to show you around this prison. I know every corner and every crack in this prison. I was here for 22 years, the guy says. He says, so any questions, ask me. I says, what are you in for? These Americans are good one. He says, it's irrelevant. I'm going to show you around it. So he starts to go around tell. I said, whoa. The Americans, he's nuts, this guy. I says, what were you in for? He says, it's irrelevant, isn't it? No, it might be irrelevant to you. It's not irrelevant to me. I said, you could be a mad rapist or something, a bloody murderer. I'm not walking around here with a rapist. And these Americans thought it was really funny. He says, I was a political prisoner. Bloody terrorist day, let's go. That's true.
Yeah, but I mean,
oh, God.
I know it's been a great...
It's a mad subject.
It's been it is in a minute. It's been an absolutely fascinating exploration of the woke society.
There you are.
So we're going to have...
we're anti-woke.
We're going to have...
Multicoloured Talk Show is anti-woke. Yes.
Well...
We don't want wokes watching us.
Other wokes are available.
Sorry, we don't get normal people watching us. They're all lunatics, every one of them.
I used to like that.
Shouting.
I used to like that song.
What song?
Baby, do the woke of life. Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
We can advertise ourselves.
Now I'm coming back to my subject. If you're liberal, woke, or a lefty, get out of it. You won't like this part.
We'll see you in a bit.
Join us at 60s Bar in Los Gigantes for games, quizzes, karaoke and much, much more. We are located just down the steps in front of the pharmacy. A friendly, local pub, perfect for you and your family. 60s Bar, Los Gigantes.
Everybody has fun at the Chicken Shack. Where else can you go to get a fabulous meal, fabulous entertainment? Well, Stevie. Great drinks, all at the right price. The atmosphere is tremendous. Join us at the Chicken Shack. For reservations, call 922 862459. The Chicken Shack in Puerto Santiago. Or join us on Facebook at the Chicken Shack Fan Club.
Absolute love it, lady.
Something was just said on the chat.
Is there walk on by?
All the songs that you could cover. If you see me walking down the street. Well, and Holly said, giant steps are what you
make.
Walking on the moon. Yeah. So there's got to be loads of
walk
others.
of life, couldn't we?
Yeah. Baby, do the woke. Do the walk of life. Yeah.
So we want to meet a walk. If you know a walk, you live next door to a walk, if you're married to a walk, please get them on this channel because we want to have a serious word with them. Because they might explain it, Eddie. They might compare it. It's like a vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian. When I've listened to Lisa, I've listened to people, tried to, what's vegetarian all about? I see the point. Nah, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
So maybe a walk person can explain to us, Eddie. And I'll listen to you.
At the end of the day, we're not shutting ourselves off from the woke
we never
society.
shut ourselves off. As my mum would say, always leave the back door open.
Yes, and that's been with you all your life, hasn't it? But really...
Michelle's joined us this time of day.
Good morning,
Michelle, you're going to love this. Michelle's got it just in time, Michelle. Bloody Scousers. This is all about the Scousers.
Hang on a second, we need a fanfare.
Shirt's coming off. The shirt's coming off, Eddie. Oh, the teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Steve's subject.
Yes, it's me. I take my jacket off because I know I'm going to get a little bit excited this morning. Right, I'm going to get bloody excited. Scousers, isn't it? I normally rip the Scousers apart. For people who don't know what a Scouser is somebody that lives in England who's never worked in their life. That's what it means, isn't it?
No, it means a person who's indigenous to the area of Liverpool.
I thought it was Liverpuddians.
That's the same.
Same. Oh, so a Scouser and Liverpuddian are the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought a Scouser was somebody who's never worked and a Liverpuddian was a person who worked. Because I thought, Michelle, she's a Liverpuddian. But a Scouser it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Nice one, Lise. Go on.
What's happening?
No, you carry on. I want to hear your subject.
Yes, well, it's quite interesting because it's not been on the media news. It's not been on the news, Eddie. And the only little bit it came out on the news on Thursday night, right? And they were called right-wing protesters, Eddie.
Yes.
Nothing to do with the right wing.
No.
Right wing in Liverpool, a place called Kirby. Have you ever been to Kirby? Have you ever been it?
No, I've never been.
It's like Afghanistan, right? But a socialist Afghanistan. It's horrendous, absolutely horrendous. But I've got friends that live in Kirby. So Eddie, on Thursday night they had enough. Scousers, I take my hat off to you. Honest to God, you're fighting back. About bloody time somebody fighting back because you were mentioning the walks. People just accepted it. Scousers are fed up, Eddie. They're sick.
What?
They're fed up. The bloody immigrants staying in these hotels, all right? And these immigrants living by a school, and all these schoolgirls that go to school in the morning, and they're whistling at them. 14, 15-year-olds. So anyway, this guy's been arrested. A 22-year-old living in this bloody hotel, an immigrant, who's been grooming a 15-year-old, Eddie, grooming her. They've reported to the police. Police say we can't do anything. Nobody's doing anything. There's been houses broken into. Scousers break into the houses, not the immigrants. You know what I mean? I think that's what's got up the back. You know what I mean? Somebody's working on their territory. And the local community, the neighbourhood community, just says, we've had enough. We're not having any more of this. The police are not doing anything. Let's get a little bit of vigilante ourselves and we're going to fix it out, Eddie. So on Thursday night, they went down there, protested, set light to the police vans, etc., etc., because they've had enough of immigration come to the UK, living in 5-star hotels. Well, the one in Liverpool's a 4-star hotel. 3 meals a day. Complaining about they don't like the food in the hotel, so they get different food brought in. They get money every single day. The Scousers have never had a job in their lives. You know what I mean? Well, most Scousers do it. And it all kicked off. Yes, Michelle, it all kicked off. And about time society stood up for this, Eddie, because the amount of money the British public are paying, billions, absolute billions, and immigrants put them in the hotels. And Scousers, the schools are overrun, school teachers are going to strike, so there's no money, the nurses are going to strike, everyone's going to strike, so there's no money. And these immigrants are sitting in this hotel, grooming local Scousers, grooming them, Eddie. It ain't acceptable. Get them on the bus and get them back over.
Yep, no,
and the question I asked my lefty friend is, I'll ask you as well.
Thank you.
In France, Eddie,
Yep.
are the immigrants in hotels?
No.
Where are they? They're in the jungle. It's called the jungle in Calais, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're living in tents. The Red Cross are over there. All the walks are over there complaining they're living in the jungle and they give them food. They come to England, we put them in a 5-star hotel. Something wrong there, Eddie. Germany, they're not in hotels.
No.
Eh? They tried to put... Remember here in 2005-6, they put some black people into a hotel here. Immigrants come over from Africa.
Yes,
in Gran
they did.
Canaria.
Yeah.
What did they do, Eddie? All the local people outside the hotel complained, protested, kicked out of the hotel, back into the camps up in La Laguna and back up to mainland Spain.
Yeah.
So the people in Britain, be a Scouser and get down to your local hotels and protest against this.
Yeah.
No, think so.
You have to be careful, though, don't you?
Why?
Well, there's a line between protesting and anarchy. You know, I mean...
But the Scousers, Eddie, they don't know the difference. They can't take it anymore, Eddie. They can't. And I'm with the Scousers here. I'm with you. I'm coming over. I'm going to be an Alpha Scargill in Liverpool very soon.
Yeah.
To take all the money. He stole all the money, didn't he?
Yeah, but you see,
socialist he was.
you see, the thing is,
It's up there.
Yeah, Peter. Morning, Peter.
Yeah, Ireland's kicking over, Peter. Yeah, I've read them all about that in Ireland. They're not accepting it.
Yeah, but you see, you've got to understand, and I'm sure you do, that there has to be a legal sort of discipline, like the law has to have the say. That's why they're there, because without them,
the law.
It
So
comes to anarchy.
this father of a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, but if he did something, he'd be the
Yeah,
one.
he'd be like,
that
yeah. But you don't think the police should be doing something?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, give the police more powers. I mean, over here, right, the police have got more power.
I couldn't find how much it was, Martin. There you go. 5 million a day, Eddie. 5 million a bloody day.
Yeah. Joy's saying it's really bad in Ireland.
I've been following that. But the Irish are sticking up. The Irish are going out on marches, they're protesting, they want their voices heard, Eddie.
Yes, but here's where it falls down, because if the British news services don't report
They're not reporting it.
then nobody knows it's happening. And if nobody knows it's happening, you don't
It was
start a
reported
movement.
on Thursday, Eddie, by the socialist media, right, that a right-wing group.
Yeah.
That made me chuckle. Right-wing in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Get out of it. You're more chance of finding a virgin in Liverpool than a bloody someone who's right-wing. No
Right.
chance.
Yeah, but like I say, if the mainstream TV channels
Not
do
interested in covering it over.
doing it, yes, it's another cover over job,
Go
isn't
over,
it?
go on. We like that, don't we?
We do. It's like we've been practicing
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Does it mean the immigrants are above the law, like the politicians?
It looks like it, Joseph. It looks like it. You have to just look at the Bradford, the grooming gangs.
No, hang on a second. Sue says the police are woke too.
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Yes, no, they are.
No, I don't believe so. I think the police are frightened to voice their
What's
opinion.
frightened, yes.
Because if they voice their opinion, they're out of a job. What do you do?
We're with that, Ashley. We're with you on that.
Yeah.
We totally agree with you there,
Yeah.
aren't we? Immigration, yeah, they're coming to work, but you got to come, Ashley. You got to come through the legal system to come to the country.
No, you see, we are immigrants. Steve and I, we're immigrants.
Yeah, but we came on an airplane, apply for visas,
Yeah.
work permits, pay our taxes, etc.
we pay our
etc.,
taxes. We do everything correctly.
And these people, we need
Oh,
workers.
can I just say one
Yeah.
thing, right? You and I, we've never walked into a government office here and said, listen, I've got nowhere to live, I've got nothing to it, oh, and by the way, can I have a phone? We've never done that.
We've never done it, Eddie.
No.
Never done it.
He just asks you lot to bring him what he needs.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
easier. What was I talking about, Eddie?
Well, we were talking about woke police.
No, yeah, the people in England, innit, bloody England, they need there's a what do you call it? A work shortage. They need people picking fruit. They need people working in hotels. They need carers. There's a work shortage, isn't there?
Yeah, there
because
is.
of Brexit.
Yeah.
So we need people to come over to England to bloody work. So these people don't go on a boat, go to a British embassy, go to wherever you got to go, apply for a visa and come to work.
Yeah.
We want you to come to work in England, don't we?
Well, we don't care because we live in Spain, but I know what you're saying. The thing is, if you go to work in a foreign country, you have to do it under the correct channels. You
Not
can't,
on a rowing boat,
No,
coming
you
over. row the boat. Know what I mean?
Human rights? What about human rights? Human rights wouldn't be such a big issue if people did things properly.
Back to the walks, innit? Bloody walks.
Back
That's
to
human
the-
rights, isn't
People
it?
are frightened to say these things. They really are. Now, fortunately, we've got a forum with the Multicoloured Talk Show where we can say these things. I have to tell you, though, we're not saying everything we're thinking. Because if we did, then...
Oh, I do.
No, you don't, mate.
Do I not?
No.
All right.
If we said everything we were thinking, then we would be in real trouble. Because,
Eddie, Eddie,
But if somebody
If I
doesn't...
was grooming a 15-year-old,
It would be a really hairy one, wouldn't it?
it would be. I'd be arrested, Eddie.
Yes.
I'd be arrested, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
The police would around my door.
Yeah.
I'd be handcuffed and I'd be off to prison.
Yeah.
So what was the difference out of Liverpool? 22-year-old. And after the people set light to the police van, after the people were rioting in the streets, the police finally arrested them on Friday morning, Eric. And
Yes.
It was 22-year-old grooming a 15-year-old.
Yes, Michelle, you're absolutely right. We do censor ourselves because we have to. I mean, we're very fortunate as a show on Saturday morning that we've got good friends like XPTV1 that carry us worldwide, and we would never want to knowingly say something that would affect their standing, to be honest.
No, we wouldn't.
No.
Just get it off
So
your
we
chest.
have to think about lots of things before we say things. And I've got to tell you,
I wish I could do that.
well, this show is totally unscripted, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, if we had an auto cue running behind the screen, it'd have to be really fast to keep up with us. You know,
Eddie,
nobody
I
speaks
just
that
like
fast.
to get it off my chest. And that was the thing on Thursday night about Liverpool. I know I gave Liverpool a bad time,
Yeah.
but this time I take my hat off to you. They've had enough, Eddie.
Yes, no,
enough
totally,
is enough. And if the rest of the UK did the same, the government, don't forget you voted to put them in there, they might think, oh my God, we might do something here, get them out of the hotels. They would want to put them in Butlins, you know, there in Southport.
Yeah, no.
And finally, somebody said, nah, I'm not having this. When I'm in this, you'll get the Chucker brothers back in. Know what I mean? Nah.
See, Brenda says she agrees with me. We can't say what we want in a debate. Human rights are being infringed. Yeah, but you see, you talk about human rights and woke society and everything. If you actually say what the majority are thinking,
Yes, Eddie,
then you get slammed down. You get... I tell you, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I think everybody's prejudice is heightened by this, without a doubt. And don't forget, prejudice takes many forms. It's not just white against black. It's many forms of prejudice, and you'll find prejudice within a country against each
It's a
other.
big word, Eddie. The problem is that another problem I see as well, and you have done it over here, I've done it over here. We integrated, Eddie.
Yeah, but that's the key.
We've
Isn't it?
integrated.
That
haven't we?
is the key.
In the UK, there's ghettos. Nobody's
Yeah.
integrating anymore, are they?
Do you know what I think the UK should do? Really?
Wait, close the doors.
No.
Start again.
No,
Reboot, Eddie.
Yeah, they should reboot.
Reboot.
I think they should make every policeman licensed to carry a gun.
Oh no!
And I think they should make owning a gun illegal. Because why would you own a gun? There's only one reason you own a gun.
No, Eddie. I think.
just saying what I think.
No, guns. No, that's another subject for another day. I believe in the United Kingdom, Eddie, should be legalised. You must carry ID with you.
Yeah, no, I agree. But
Same
they-
here in Spain. By
but-
law.
but
If the police stop you, you must have ID on you.
Yeah, but you know, they're moving towards that because
Good.
now the new voting
The
system...
Walk Society says it touches their human rights when somebody stops them in the street. Oh, what's your name? Where'd you come from? Oh, you can't ask me that. Are you arresting me? Are you arresting? Are you holding me? Are you detaining me? Eh? Just give us your bloody name and I'll shoot you.
Yeah. Back to the gun.
Back to the gun. Shoot them. Shoot them.
But you see, the thing is,
shouting.
the
neighbours
thing
are
is,
sleeping.
what has happened now is, if you want to vote in the UK, you've got to have an ID card now.
What's a good idea?
Yeah, that's it.
Right, so some of these mayors up north might be going.
You never know. You never know. Yeah, we can't give them guns. They'll be a target. Of course they will for a while, and then when you.
I'm not guns, Tracy. I don't want guns. I don't want the United Kingdom police force to have guns. In Cambodia, they have big sticks.
Yeah.
And they just hit you. It's the most funniest thing ever.
Cambodia stick.
Yeah, Cambodia. They beat you up with a big stick. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the kids, if they're doing, they get swiped to the back of the legs.
Yeah. Church of England has been vilified for not doing gay marriages.
Oh God, no, I know.
But you know, I mean, it's moving towards that way now, because the next part of that sentence was, has anybody vilified Islam for doing the same? See, it's illegal to be gay in Islamic law.
You don't want to be going there, I'll tell you. They fling you off roofs, don't they?
There you go. Brenda said it all. If you've got nothing to hide and you want to save society, an ID card shouldn't bother you. I mean, I've got mine. It's in my pocket somewhere. You have to have an ID card here. It's the law.
I went to the airport once to pick up my brother, and the police, national blood, that looks suspicious.
Yeah, you
and
do.
And the police came up to me, so what are you doing? In an airport area. I'm not waiting for a train, am I? He says, don't be funny. I said, I'm not funny. Ask any of my audience. And he says, wait, that's waiting for my brother. What flight is you on? I says, coming from Glasgow. He said, where's your ID? I says, in the car. He said, well, go and get it. I says, well, come with me. Had to go get my ID.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah.
I am not surprised at all.
It looks suspicious in an airport.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's something else that Karen's just... morning, Karen, by the way.
Oh, good morning.
She's just said, was born in England and proud of that. But you see, there are so many people of ethnic descent now born in Britain, and they're proud of being British as well.
Of course they
but
are.
That's great.
Fabulous.
Because when Windrush was going on and a load of the Caribbean people came over, right, they integrated. They became part of our society, which is what Stevie and I have done in Spain. Not all of them.
I'm going to get you to be a Tory by the end of this season.
Oh, we're nearly finished this season.
Oh, are we? It's nearly holiday time.
It's nearly holiday time.
I might be off to Panama then. I'm going to go with Ashley to Panama.
Off to Panama with Ashley?
I've got the Panama hat.
Well, you say that. It looks more like a Del Monte hat to me.
The man from Del Monte.
The man from Del Monte.
I'm glad I got off my chest about Liverpool, because I've given Liverpool a bad name.
I think, do you know what we've done today? I think we've covered a lot of things.
I think we've covered everything. We're like flora, aren't we? We've spread it all.
Have you noticed something? You and I have worked together that long now.
Now we're doing it more the same mannerisms.
Now we do it at the same time.
Oh, really?
It's like, try it again, again.
It's like father and son, isn't it?
Look at this. It's just,
father and son working together.
Yeah. Hang on, which one's the father?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Ladies,
I've got a busy weekend ahead.
Oh, so have I.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's another hour gone. I don't know where it's gone. What is that? Are you feeling relieved now?
Yeah, it's been one of it. You know when it rains?
Oh, great!
Last night I just couldn't sleep. It's like living in a caravan. The bloody rain was belting off. I had the fire on. The cats were inside.
Yeah.
It was all hell, Blake and Roos outside.
Blake and Roos.
I live in the mountains, and there's a river coming down. Have you got time to tell them about my electric gate?
Yeah, we told them that.
Oh.
Thanks, Wayne. It's been good to see you. Another super show. Look forward to next week's episode. Take care, both. I've got to say a very quick friend to our fabulous friends on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Go and download the apps on all your what they called?
Apps.
Yeah, no.
Applications.
They called something.
What?
On all your bits and bobs, your tellies and everything. Join us on YouTube.
Applications.
Tell all your friends to subscribe. Devices, that's what I was looking for. Tell all your friends to hit the subscribe button. Catch up with us on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's been an absolutely fabulous hour. I have not been Steve Gerald from the Chicken Shack.
And I've not been Eddie Hastings from the 60s bar, where all the fun happens in Los Giantes.
With this lot. We'll see you next Saturday morning for another edition of the Multicoloured Talk Show.
Get me jacket.
He's on his way.
I'm out of here.
Bye, guys.
See you later, everybody.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
That is awesome!
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.